Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. My name is Adam. I'm the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, and not digitally pictured on your screen, is FHM producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with our second episode of the week. California Dream and the 1970-71 California Golden Seals, maintaining our luster. Jeff, we're currently 31-16-7 for 69 points on February 12th. We are second in the league, just behind the Rangers, which surprisingly means we are actually leading the Western
Leafs are ahead
Conference.
of us by 2.
Okay, wow. We're leading the Western Conference.
Yeah. Kim was chilling. Yeah, we streamed a little while yesterday.
Yeah, we streamed for an hour
Not
yesterday.
a regularly scheduled one.
Yeah. And then I had another stream earlier today, and yeah, just it's the holidays, so why not get a few extra streams in because we can.
Yep.
And as you can see, we're doing pretty well. We've made some moves on the team, or Jeff did. And I mean, since our last episode with me running it, we picked up Dennis Hall, so we upped our left wing. Ulf Nielsen's kind of turned into a bit of a powerhouse coming in on his first year, putting up 41 points in 54 games.
Speaking of which, he's got a minor injury, so you may want to shuffle him out for the other Swede, Palmquist, for this game, for these couple of games.
Yeah.
Palmquist, actually, I just looked. He's been point a game, and he's only played 8 games this year, but he's got 8 points in them.
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, and yeah, we also drafted Gilles Meloche, who's quickly become our backup and could easily become our starter here pretty soon. So we might want to look at moving Cesar.
Yeah, well, Maniago's having a great year as well, so.
He is. You know what? I'm not saying we will, but I'm going to throw him on the trade block. Just to keep options open.
Yep.
Ulf Nielsen's still at 100% for this game, so we're going to play him through this game, but we could easily take him, put Palmquist in for the next game because these are back-to-backs. Otherwise, there's not much to mess around with. You have some contracts you put out as well.
Yeah, those will be residing in the next couple of days, should be.
Yeah, so we're just kind of going to fly through things here. 4-1 loss to Buffalo. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, Buffalo, the other expansion team besides Vancouver this year.
Wow,
and
41 shots against us. What did we do wrong there?
Didn't show up for that one.
Actually, it's not really that bad. Like, our defensive game ratings are not that bad. Hull had a bad game. Even strength, power play. Even strength. So 2 power play goals. We just didn't get shots on net. Interesting. And Buchanan signs, Dave Dunn signs, Gary Edwards signs, and Hall signs. Kern signs.
Look at that. There's a rumor already about Maniago leaving.
I'm not saying for sure that we're going to trade him, but I mean, we want to keep options open. You never know.
And Nielsen's down to 80% for this game, so.
Yeah, we're going to swap him out and put Palmquist in. There. And we'll give Meloche the game versus the Montreal Canadiens. Actually, I just want to see something because I forgot. I'm just gonna play into this game for a second.
What are you looking for?
Oh yeah, there we go. I had to see if the fish showed up. I mean, sorry, seal.
Seal. It's a seal.
It looks like a fish.
For the record, for anybody watching this, it's a mod. It's not how the game normally appears.
You're saying there's something wrong with the seal?
Have you ever seen a seal that looks like that?
Orange and green? Not typically. At the mud. Alright, we're just going to change our options and we're just going to watch all goals here really quick. Well, that's not a bad way to start, showing us Goldsworthy slams one home. All right. And Malash makes a big save. But we can't clear the puck. And scores on what looks like a wraparound.
Side of the net. Not really a wraparound, just jumping on the loose puck while he was waiting from behind the net.
Ron Buchanan does not understand his role. Interesting. Oh, that's not good. We're not getting the puck out again. And Palmquist isn't clearing anybody out in front of the net either. That's definitely not good.
Yeah, the D kind of left him on his own there.
Okay, we're on the power play, though. And we give up a goal on the power play? That's really bad.
Yeah, gave him 2 or 3 chances actually on that.
Oh. And it's not looking good here suddenly.
Yeah, the Cornway line's killing you.
Which isn't unexpected. I mean, Montreal in the 70s wasn't supposed to be a powerhouse. Although we did take some of their best players. Best young players.
I won't be getting this is the Lafleur draft coming up, I think, so.
Oof.
Don't think they'll be getting him. Oh, no. You're getting killed here. Maybe just sim to the end of this.
Yeah, looks looking like a maybe brutal. Really... 7-1 end. Okay. Ended up putting Cesar in. And Malash got 5 goals against before we finally pulled him. Maniego didn't do any better. In 20 minutes, he has 750 save percentage.
Yeah, actually worse than Malash did.
Yeah. Well, coming in cold, too, is not going to help. All right. Alf Nielsen's ready to return. Charlie Burns is considering retirement.
Yeah, I got a few good years out of him. Looks like he's playing regularly in Buffalo.
Yeah. Alf Nielsen is ready to return. Almost. Nah, okay, we'll leave him out till he's healthy. I'm going to move Buchanan up, though, and move Palmquist down for now. And 5-1 win. Nice. And Hall gets a couple goals. Okay, Alf Nielsen is back now. So perfect time for him to come in.
Wonder if maybe you should send Palmquist down to the AHL for a little while.
Well, the only thing with that is I wonder if it's going to
Rouleau and Rivers still forward.
Well, I just wonder if it's going to make Nielsen unhappy.
Oh, and actually he's not exempt from waivers, so yeah, don't do it then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Schubert is there as well, so
yeah,
I don't think...
we're going to give Middlehouse this game again.
Oh, actually, Nielsen is fluent in English already, so he won't be... you don't have to worry about that.
All right, 6-2 win over Minnesota. Wow, Minnesota only has 10 wins on the year.
Yeah, and they've got Tony Esposito in goal, so...
Dennis Hall just got suspended for a game.
That's only one.
Oh, Gilles Tremblay moves to Philly for Earl Ingerfeld. Interesting.
Couple of veterans.
All right, Hall's out, so I guess that means we bring Wayne Rivers in for a game.
Yeah.
We'll just move Cashman up and just slide all the... Oh, wait a second. Nah, whatever. It's fine. 4-4 tie. Boston. Which honestly is not a bad outcome for us.
Yeah, although the Bruins, we've done pretty well against the Bruins this year. They still haven't really fixed their goaltending problem. They're trying to go with Mike Curran, who's a okay-ish WHA goalie, but not really the level of goaltending they had in real life at this point.
Okay, Rivers comes out and Hall goes back in. And Toronto, Detroit make a trade. Mike Corrigan's on the move for Bill Riley and Brian Watts. Seems a little slanted towards Detroit, but...
And a couple of young guys.
And we continue here with a 2-0 win over Philadelphia. Lemaire gets an assist. Labette gets 2 assists. All right.
That's good for Labette. He hasn't been producing a lot this year.
No, but we don't need him to produce a huge amount. Oh, Bill Goldsworthy got a six stitch facial cut, so he should be fine to go. Lowell McDonald has returned to practice. And
He's on the injured list, I think.
Yeah.
You could probably take him off. I think you got a roster. Yeah, you got one roster spot empty.
Yeah, I'm just going to look here for upcoming free agents. I'm just going to place these guys. I'm just going to...
Erlo already is.
I know.
You removed him?
I removed him and put him back on.
Okay.
All right.
Does nothing, but...
No. Well, no, he's still got 1 to 2 weeks from McDonald's, so I'm not going to rush him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Goldsworthy's got 72, but he should be fine for this game. 2-2 tie with Montreal. Alf Nielsen gets #1 star, and he gets a goal. And we're actually, yeah, okay, there we go. Still fighting. Okay, just taking a quick look. Okay, Buchanan's down to 59%, so we're going to put Palmquist in for him. And game versus Chicago. Goldsworthy's at, 86. He's fine. And 6-0 win over Chicago.
Wow. That's a 4-point game for us, too. So we're fighting them for first in the West.
Yeah. Alf Nielsen gets a couple goals.
Yeah, Dennis Hall shows up his brother.
Nothing wrong with that. Those are nice numbers all the way up and down. All right. We have a trade proposal. Toronto offers us Bob Courier for Kevin Morrison, which is an absolute no.
Yeah.
And March 5th, so yeah, we're 5 days away.
I think you might as well extend Morrison. You do want to keep him even if...
We'll see. We'll see after the trade deadline. And we have a 6-2 loss to LA.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm surprised.
They outshot us by 1, but what happened? Couple power play goals. And then just beat us down even strength. Bad game for Dennis Kearns. And Denny Hall had 38 defensive game rating. Ooh.
Well, a good offensive rating, but yeah, it didn't back check at all, apparently.
He's struggling.
You may want to swap Kearns out for Barclay Plager again.
All right.
I had him in, but they're about even.
Okay, well, look here. Development report first. Kearns actually bumps up again. 1 determination shooting accuracy. Alf Nielsen continues to increase. Nick Labette's going up. Pronovo's going up. Is that 4 stars? Was he at 4 stars before?
Yep, he was.
That's nice. Serge Savard's going up. Dick Redmond. Lars-Erik Soderberg is he at 2 stars before? He's at 2 stars now.
Yep, he's a 2-star. He was a 2 stars at the start of this.
Okay. Dave Dunn is improving. All right. Barclay Plager is going down. Ooh. If Plager's going down, maybe we should be shopping him.
Yeah, that might be an idea. And then you got a trade proposal from Vancouver.
Andre Gill for Cesar.
Yeah, that'd be a no.
I mean, it would give Vancouver their actual goalie. But okay, so Plager's going down.
Was
So
their extra goalie?
we're going to place him on the trade block. And we'll just give him a quick shop right now. And nobody made an offer. If I do shop Cesar, just because. Gilles Marat from the Sabres. Roger Crozier from the Wings. That's interesting.
Rod Sealing from Bruins. And mine actually, the Leafs offered Tim Horton. But he's 41 at this point, so I don't think we'll be doing that.
Actually, Roger Crozier from Detroit wouldn't be that bad.
No, that's pointless. It's Crozier's
4 years younger.
But he actually, yeah, but Maniago lasted longer than he did in real life.
So 77. Yeah. Okay. Not a good trade. Not a good enough trade for us to move him yet. Anyways.
No. But we may get a better one towards the deadline. You were gonna. Oh, you did put Plager on the trading block. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I did. I was just taking. Yeah. Well, you talked about putting him back in, but honestly, Kearns has got more upside, so might as well.
Okay.
Ride it out with him.
I was just thinking Kearns had that bad game against LA.
We're gonna up our morale. I mean, Kearns is on the. We could move Murdoch up and put Kearns down. That would make more sense.
Maybe do that. Yeah.
Give Murdoch a better chance. See if he gets. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was gonna check. Okay, we did. Couldn't remember. Owner confidence update. Yeah. Fans are happy. We're not going to get replaced. Reggie Fleming is on the trade block. Don Blackburn is on the block. Okay, now what I was going to check was our job security. We still need to... Yeah. Still need to find, and we need to fix our depth on right defense. You're feeling good about all that, though?
It's fixed already. It's not showing as a weakness anymore.
Okay.
That goal will complete when we get to the end of the season.
Okay. No, I want to go transactions, trade block, and top guy on there is Pitt Martin,
which don't really need because we're okay at the forward, I think.
Yeah, you were so worried about our center depth, but Ulf Nielsen has kind of dispelled.
Yeah, that worked out. And Buchanan's having a good year as well.
Yeah.
Not really seeing anybody I'm interested in.
No. Wayne Stevenson's regressed all the way down to 2 stars.
That's what he was at.
But
2-star potential, yeah, okay. Yeah, well, he's 26 years old now, so.
Yeah, we should still maybe see if we can actually move him at the trade deadline.
Yeah, he's a good throw-in if somebody makes you an offer and you want to negotiate.
Well, we could look at trying to pick up another draft pick anyways. And versus the Rangers. Oh, what? We lost 11-6.
Wow. So we did get 2 field goals on the upside.
Gave up a touchdown and 2 safeties, though. Even strength, even strength, even strength, even strength, even strength. Power play.
Field goal and touchdown with a 2-point conversion. Or if you're playing Canadian football, touchdown, field goal, and a rouge.
Kevin Shion says, ooh, next draft has legendary face puncher Terry O'Reilly. That's just 22 defensive game rating from Wayne Cashman, 21 from
Oh,
Dennis Kearns. Oh, Kearns, what are you doing, man?
yeah, I'm thinking maybe give Plager a chance now.
We can't. Carol Van
Oh, Vadnais.
got hurt, severe
Uh,
facial cut. So Plager's coming in,
Plager gets
anyways.
in, but not for Kearns.
Yeah.
And Buchanan's healthy again.
Is Kearns playing his
Palmquist can
best
come
role,
out.
old school defenseman? Well, he's two-way defenseman. He's a 12. Should we change him to that?
Yeah, maybe. Should be a little more offensive.
Oof. All right. Gilles Tremblay moves for a fourth-round pick. All right, tomorrow is the trade deadline. We're gonna give we'll keep Maniago in net here, and 7-1 win over Boston. So we step back into it and get going, which is good.
Yep.
We receive absolutely no trade offers. Alex Delvecchio is on the move to the Rangers. Man, 48 points. He's had just a huge career resurgence in Vancouver.
Yeah. Well, they gave him a bunch of playing time, and that's a smart move. The Canucks give the old guy a bunch of playing time, get his points up, and trade him for a good young guy.
All right, we're going to take Cesar off the block. Bob Berry, who's... Oh, Buchanan was out. Guess we forgot to put Palmquist back. I mean,
Yes.
Palmquist still has 13 points in 14 games.
Yeah, although he doesn't look great defensively.
No, but Bob Berry was in. Was he in for Wayne Rivers?
No. They've gone, I think, back and forth.
He's got... Well, I'm going to put Wayne Rivers back in.
Yeah.
Okay. Just taking a look here. Transactions. Anybody else pop up here of interest? Oh, Pip Martin's still just the number one guy. I mean, if we needed somebody, it was going to be a defenseman. Which I do not...
Deal, but he's an offensive defenseman, though. I'm not sure that, and we've got that pretty much covered now.
Yeah.
And then after that, the defensemen really drop off to the point where it's not guys that can help us, really.
No. Buffalo needs a goalie. Toronto needs a goalie.
The Bruins desperately need a goalie.
Yeah, but I don't want to help the Bruins be better. They won't... Okay, what if we go after a second round pick from... And... Want a much better than that. Okay. We don't really want to give up Edwards. I mean, we could, but I don't think that's going to do us any good. Buffalo's being very protective of their picks. They'll take a fourth rounder and get Wayne Stevenson for a fourth rounder.
Because Stevenson's never really going to move up with us at this point.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's angry. I think we might as well get rid of him, yes?
Yeah.
We're good with that?
Yeah, go ahead. And then just sign a third string goalie
We have a third string goalie.
or fourth string goalie. I mean, somebody to back him up in the AHL in case we get a goalie injury somewhere.
All right. Apparently I clicked on the wrong thing there. Let's just take a quick peek at who's available.
Former President John Adams.
Oh, former president. Okay, I heard former prisoner. I got very confused. Oh, apparently he is still the top goalie.
Potential-wise. But yeah, might as well. Still fairly young, too.
Well, otherwise it's Jacques Caron. Oh, you know what? Okay, you know what? We're going to sign Ernie Wakely.
The Jet. Okay.
I was going to say the Manitoban, but, I guess he did play for the Jets, too.
Yep. First goalie in WHA, I think.
He only wants 1,800 or $8,000, so that's an easy sell. Put him on waivers, send him down. Yeah, I guess. Well, actually, wow, look how far Plager's dropped on the depth chart.
Yeah, he's slipping.
Should we call
Almost
up Kevin
on the ring.
Morrison?
Thinking more call up Dave Dunn.
He's hurt.
Okay. I'll leave it for now then.
Strained medial collateral ligament, 1 to 2 months.
Yeah.
That or we start cross training and get Dave Schultz on the point.
No, I don't think so.
Kevin Schillen said, "Well, we could have had the better Cherry brother." That's true. All right, Lowell McDonald is getting close to returning, so we'll actually move him to the active roster. And all right, so a very uneventful trade deadline after all that.
Yeah, doesn't really have to do much. We're in good shape right now.
Dangerous thing to say, and 4-3 loss. All right. Game at Pittsburgh. Okay, we'll give him a wash this game. Hull's getting tired out. I wonder if that's maybe why he's getting some bad defensive play. 4-4. What's his... Hull was down to... Okay, he's down to 42% now. I wonder if he's getting played. Maybe
Did he have a minor injury, maybe?
No, I don't think so.
Might have happened in the game that didn't take him up for the whole game. But yeah, give him a rest.
Well, that was back-to-back. He was 72, then down to 42 after the second game. All right, so Lowell McDonald is ready to come back. Then
perfect timing. He can go in for Hull for a game.
Oh no, Hull's up to 90%.
And that's why Bob Berry was in the lineup for McDonald.
So Wayne Rivers is coming out for McDonald then.
Yeah.
Okay. So McDonald was our 10th winger.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was using him at center for a little while too while Buchanan was hurt, or Buchanan and Nielsen, one of them was hurt.
I'm just going to turn down the first line just a little bit, just by a minute. 9-2 victory over Boston.
Yep, still have the bad goaltending, so they're presumably not going anywhere this year.
Barclay Plager has converted to left defense.
Yeah, because he's been in for whoever was hurt. Was it Schuberg?
Yep. But that's not going to change our weakness. Our weakness is just listed as center, which I think we have a really good center core right now. Now we're just trying to get our goalie as hot as possible to get into the playoffs. 4-1 victory over Detroit.
And Kearns with a couple of points.
And we've slipped into 4th place in the league, I think I just saw.
Yeah, there's 3 in the East that are ahead of you. Doesn't really matter because we don't play any of them until the final.
And we lose to Pittsburgh. We cannot beat
Oh,
Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's
worst team in the league.
just killing us. I
I'm
don't
going
know.
to screw up Pittsburgh's draft position.
Look at Pittsburgh's defensive game ratings. Wow, they're just playing us to a T. 2 guys in the 90s, a handful in the 80s. Got a Splash says, just got home a while ago from Saskatoon watching the Blades versus the Raiders.
Yeah.
How was that game? Got a Splash. And thanks for tuning in. Game versus Chicago. And it is a 5-1 win.
I think we got that. Oh no, they're only a point. They were ahead of us briefly. It looks like
Pittsburgh must just have
had,
something like with their tactics that they're just lining up with us perfectly.
yeah, because their D is really pretty bad. They got Bob Bond, but he's getting pretty old at this point, and
Yeah.
Jim Watson, but it's not the good Jim Watson.
2-0 loss to LA. Got a Splash. Not in FHM 11, unless Jeff has changed something.
What was he asking?
He's asking if the PWHL is going to come to FHM, and I said not in FHM 11, possibly in a future version at some point.
If I'd had my way, it would have been this. It would be in this year. Put it that way. No, maybe I'll try again next year. Kim's chilling asking how the Flyers got Guy Lapointe. Canadians made a really bad trade for Jean-Guy Gendron.
5-0 loss to Toronto. What?
Toronto's ahead of us. It's not that surprising. Although it's a little embarrassing to get shut out by their bad goalie.
Oh, Parkley Plagler. 34 defensive game rating, 48 offensive game rating.
Ouch.
Bob Murdoch. Yeah, our defense is killing us right now.
Savard and Kearns did fine, but the other guys, not so much.
Okay, Van Ney can come back in, which means Plager's coming out. See if that helps. And look, Bobby Orr is starting to get hurt. I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you.
Yeah, it's a hip, though, not the knees, so that isn't happening yet.
2-2 tie versus St. Louis. Got a Splash? We know. We know it is. Jeff is just only watching the OOTP chat, not the FHM chat for some reason. But don't worry, I got you covered on my, 47 inches of screen surrounding me. I know I clicked on special there, but I wasn't looking for the goalies. I was looking at something else.
Sure you were.
I didn't even go to try to change goalies. Beat Vancouver 7-0. Vancouver only got 16 shots on net.
Beating up on the expansion team, but okay, whatever.
As we should be. It'd be more embarrassing if we weren't. And Chicago's passed us for first in the division again. End of March, so we're just about done the season now.
76 games, so we only got 1 or 2 left, I think.
6-1 win over Minnesota.
Or are we up to 78 games now? I can't remember.
I'll take a quick peek here. And, oh no, Jacques Lemaire got injured. We have 2 games left, so
it's not good timing.
we are at 78 games.
Yeah.
Okay, Lemaire can still play. That's fine. I was looking
day to day though, but
he can still play.
You're risking injury though if he's.
I will risk the injury. All right, Rung Buchanan's going up. Kearns is going up. Nick Labette, Gilles Meloche, Bob Murdoch. Our recently signed goalie, Ernie Wakely, is going down. Awesome.
Oh, you want to re-sign Morrison too? He's 2.5-star potential now.
All right. Easy done. I mean, we could re-sign Rillo too if we really want to.
Nah, that was just, he's basically an accident. He looked a lot better when he was on waivers, and then when he got to us, he was 1.5 stars.
Yeah. All right. Monthly development report. We are bleeding. Okay, we're going to put back down our game promotions. I'm going to put it at no charge because we are bleeding money.
Yeah, 47 points still.
Yeah, but every point is taking us down. Owner confidence. He's happy. Kevin Morrison signs a new deal.
We'll be getting playoff money, though.
Assuming we make the playoffs.
How could we miss the? We've easily clinched them by now.
4-0 victory
points
over
out.
Vancouver, as expected. Milt Black has converted to center. All right. And Lemaire we're going to take out and replace just straight up with Palmquist. And slide all of our centers up one. And we end off with a 5-4 victory over LA. Ulf Nielsen with 4 points. Well
Pretty
done.
well in the first line spot. But did that get us past Chicago?
Well, before we get there, I'm going to put back Lemaire. But let's take a look at our stats for the year. Jacques Lemaire in 69 games had 71 points.
Yep, so good season to him.
Yeah, Pronovo had 59. Ulf Nielsen in his rookie campaign had 58.
You're scrolled down partially. There's somebody at Lemaire.
Oh, my bad.
Goldsworthy and
Hall were both ahead of him. Yeah. 85 points for Goldsworthy. Look at that captain leading the way. 66 assists.
Yeah, feeding Hall and Lemaire all year.
Nice. Hall's got 40 goals for 74 points.
Nielsen should be a Calder candidate for sure. 58 points.
Well,
Kearns finished okay. 28 points as a rookie.
Yeah. No, honestly, pretty decent scoring up and down the lineup.
Yeah, and a few guys non-productive towards the bottom, but yeah, good scoring depth. Nick Labette wasn't doing that well for most of the year, but he seems to come on pretty strong near the end.
Yeah. Chicago, we have passed and they can't catch us. Oh, nope. They can tie us, which means they could jump ahead of us. But they don't. We finished first in the West. There's 3 teams that went to triple digits points, but not us.
Still, that's, I think, the best team, best record we've had.
Yeah, actually, look at this, though. We had 303 goals for, which ties the Rangers. Although we gave up 207 goals and they gave up 167. So literally 40 less goals.
That's still best offense in the league.
Yeah. And by far the best differential.
Yeah, our old record was 91 points.
By far the best differential in the West and second best differential in the league, period. So honestly, not terrible. All right, let's see if we get any award nominations. Hart is Bobby Hall, Bobby Orr, and Jean Rattel. Vezina is Cesar, along with Michel Belmer. So he had 915. So Cesar had a 911, 254.
Yeah, Belmer is the Leafs goalie. That's a bit of a...
Yeah, 35 wins, 915, 226. Well, he's probably going to win. Wayne Rutledge, 30 wins, 916, 243. Actually, 3 relatively good nominees, but I think it'll probably be the Toronto goalie by that. 59 games, 60 games, and Cesar played 61. Norris, we have Serge Savard as a Norris Trophy candidate. With J.C. Tremblay and Mike McMahon.
Presumably because Orr was hurt for a chunk of the year.
Calder, Alf Nielsen's up along with Gilbert Perreault and Daryl Sittler. Sittler had 80 points. Perreault had 55 points.
Oh, yeah, Sittler's going to get that.
Yeah, and 58 points for Alf Nielsen. We did not have a Lady Bing. Johnny Buick, Wayne Connolly, and Yvonne Cornier. Ted Lindsay, Bobby Hall, Bobby Orr, and Jean Rattel. All right. Oh, we end up playing L.A., who played us tough all year.
Yeah, that's not great.
Not the best. So, good news is our team is relatively healthy. Jacques Lemaire is at 80%, but he's good enough to go. He is fully healthy for this. How you feeling, Jeff?
I'd be able to win this.
And we get a 2-0 win to kick us off. Dick Redmond and Nick Labette score. All right, game 2. 3-1 loss.
Lemaire should be healthy for the next one, and at 100%, I hope.
Yeah, what happened? Even strength, two quick even strength goals less than a minute apart, and they scored an empty net.
LA didn't take a single penalty the whole game.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. Okay. Bobby Clark got suspended. All right.
In the middle of the playoffs.
Lemaire's still sitting at 80%.
Over.
He just can't seem to get off 80%. But we're not going to sit him for the playoffs. 3-2 victory over LA. It took 8 minutes of penalties.
Lemaire is the first star despite being tired.
80% means he's pretty much good to go. Oh no, Dennis Hull got injured. Day to day. Pull the abdominal muscle. Oh, that's going to hurt.
1 to 2 weeks. Although his fitness is still okay.
Yeah, well, he can play, but it's just one of those things where it's going to hang on the entire.
What does Lemaire's fitness look like for this game?
86 now.
Okay.
No, he's recovering, but it's just all right. Not changing anything.
The first line certain.
5-4 victory. It's a 5-game series, isn't it? So that's a win.
You get a little bit of a break for these guys.
No, isn't it? Oh, it was double overtime.
5 or no? It's a best of 7, is it?
I thought this one was a. Oh, it is 7. Okay, we're up 3-1. Yeah. All right.
Don't think you get the best of 5s until they go to the 4-division system.
Okay, I couldn't remember. Lemaire's at 79%. He will survive. That double overtime game hurt him. But 4-1 victory over LA to take it in 5 games anyways. Lemaire gets a goal and assist as the number 2 star. And we put LA away. And we get some time to rest our guys.
The Hawks in the next round? Yeah.
No.
Unless whoever the Hawks... What? Upset?
Chicago's going to New York. We get Boston.
Oh, is it... have they done the crossover thing here? Yeah, okay, that's... Yeah, they changed the playoff system when they expanded.
Yeah, so we get Boston, who we beat up all year. So this is...
Yeah. Probably a good matchup for us. I'd rather have them than Chicago.
All right. We have everybody staying relatively... Oh, Denny Hall's at 53%.
Yeah, somebody's got to go in for him.
Okay, can Palmquist go in? Yeah. All right, we're gonna put Palm.
I would go with on the wing.
I'm just gonna try it. Just gonna try it.
He's the center.
I'm just gonna try it. One game. See where it's at. First game is 5-4 victory. All right, 42 shots to 39. We get beat, but Ulf Nielsen, Pronovo, Ulf Nielsen.
The first line did nothing with Palmquist on it.
Well, how did Palmquist play? .66 offensive game rating, 66 defensive game rating. Not terrible, actually.
-3.
Again, he still had a 66 offensive defensive game rating, so that's not terrible. Hall's coming back in. He's 69%. He's going to play game 2. And it is a 5-2 win over Boston. All right. Outshot them. Hall is on the verge of returning, so he's almost getting healthy, but he's at 53%, so we're taking him out and putting in Wayne Rivers, apparently, because Jeff doesn't like chaos.
And it looks like the Bruins got themselves a new goalie, too, Ken Brown, who had been in Springfield, I think, in the AHL.
And 3-0 loss. Ken Brown shuts us out. All right. Wayne Rivers is getting out of there, and we're getting Hall back in. We really need Hall. Oh, there we go. Hall's ready to roll. He's at 86%. That's what we need. All right. Next game is a 7-2 loss. Uh-oh. We got badly outshot. Things have turned sideways. Two-two series now. Best of 3.
And the Hawks were up over the Rangers, surprisingly.
All right. Just give it a go. 4-3 victory over Boston. All right. One more win was what we need.
This was the real-life year where the Bruins were best team in the league, but got knocked out by Ken Dryden in the playoffs.
It's the day when Ken Dryden just randomly showed up, basically. 4-1 loss to Boston. Jeez. I am very much unsure. Development report. Murdoch continuing going up. Pronovo, Serge Savard. Oh, there we go. Cesar has actually dropped down to 3 stars now. So maybe
Milosh may be the starter next year.
Yeah. I'm going to up the scouting budget for now. Oh, too much. One game. Lemaire's down to 74%. Should I move Nielsen up?
Maybe.
All right. Here we go. 3-2 win. Whew.
Just barely.
We put up 44 shots to 23 to them. So we actually showed up and just started firing the puck. Number 1
Overtime,
stars.
too.
Yeah, number 1 star, Soderberg. And the other game's going to 4, or to 4, going to a
7.
yes. That's what I'm trying to say. And we take the Rangers in the Stanley
It's too
Cup
bad.
final.
So they'll have home advantage, and they are the better team than the Hawks
So let's see.
and the defending Cup champions. So
Did
this
we
is going to
beat
be
them
tough.
once this year? No, we tied them and then we lost every other game.
No, we beat them once on November 4th
Oh, my bad. Yes.
and December 29th, and tied. Not too bad, but
Okay.
they really ran up goal totals on us a couple of times.
All right. Lemare's still only at 80%. Just can't seem to get all the way up. I'm going to put Nielsen still as number 1 center. And we'll start flying, see what happens. Game 1 is a 5-4 loss. Stemkowski beats us with a hat trick. Nick Lebet is the second star. They had 21 penalty minutes to our 11.
Probably a misconduct in there somewhere.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, Earl High School.
Media criticizes Redmond. I'll defend him, but say there's room for improvement.
Yeah. I mean, we got a fairly tame media in Oakland, so you don't really have to worry about keeping them happy like you do in Montreal.
All right. I'm going to actually flip and put Lemaire all the way down on the number 3 pair. We'll see what happens here. Game 2. 6-1 win. Buchanan jumping up, named the number 1 star, goal and 2 assists. That worked. Wow, we held the Rangers to 14 shots on net.
Okay, maybe go with that lineup then.
Wow.
And that gives us home advantage. So it's a best of 5 series now.
All right, Buchanan's going back up top. Lemaire's going to stay down. And it's a 5-2 win again. Hull, Cashman, Goldsworthy, Redmond, Pronovo. Nick Lebet is slightly hurt. Got a sore hamstring. He's going to play through it. Already scheduled, ahead of schedule.
43% fitness. If you
He's at
want
59.
to watch that, yeah, take him out.
Okay.
He's got to come out. Barry can go in, or Rivers, one of the two.
I put Barry in as per your request. So Buchanan's going up. McDonald's also going up. And 7-6 win over the Rangers. Jeff, are we on the verge of history?
Edge. Pretty much.
Oh, man.
Maybe the first expansion team to win the Cup. It looks like they actually... you didn't start Milosh, did you? Did he get pulled?
Well, 7-6, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I think he got... The Rangers had 4 goals in the second period, so I think he got pulled. Maniago got pulled. So on the road, Madison Square Garden, and you can potentially win it here.
Let's see there. Yeah, Maniago did get pulled after 6 goals. Which, I mean, fair, but 1. Okay. So, Lebet coming back in.
Last 5 minutes of the game.
Yeah, he's at 86%. So, who did Bob Barry I put in?
Yeah.
Place and get Lebet in. Okay, so whatever. Moving Lemaire down to the 3rd line has really worked. And 6-3 win. Holy cow. The California Golden Seals are Stanley Cup champions with the upset of the New York Rangers. They were up 2-1, and then we scored 4 straight goals in the second period. Followed by Ulf Nielsen making sure it stays done for the 6th goal. Ulf Nielsen, number 1 star. All right. Now that is a storybook ending, Jeff.
Yep.
And we get an achievement for winning the Stanley Cup.
And Charlie Finley's hockey team actually wins a world championship before the baseball team does.
There we go.
Because the A's wouldn't get their first one until next season.
Fan favorite. 2 achievements. All right. Just as we all predicted. I mean, lost the first game, then won 4 straight games. Wow, Lemaire on the third line, for whatever reason, was just slaying.
Oh, it was Tim on the third line or Buchanan on the first line?
Wow. Combination of both just seemed to work. And now we're at a draft.
The interleague draft, so you may lose somebody here.
Good chance, probably will. Protection list. All right. Oh, we have to protect the guy you picked up?
Yep.
Okay, so who do we want to protect? Unless I can quickly trade him?
Yeah.
I don't know if that I can.
Even for a...
Is Rouleau, right? He's actually showing two stars now.
Yeah. But he was 3 when we tried to pick him up on waivers.
32-year-old Daryl Sly. On the off chance I can get a pick for him. Okay, 7th round pick. Done. Oh, he's still showing up on my protection list.
That's... I think maybe because you had already protected somebody. Is that... Actually, click the reset button. No, there's a reset button right above the player names.
I do. Yeah, it's not... I can't take either one of them out. I could take one out, but I can't take him out. He's still showing there.
I guess you're stuck with him, even if you do trade him.
All right, whatever. It's fine. It's not the end of the world.
So you have to use it.
I guess we're... Oh, man. Do we have to choose between... No, we don't have to protect our one goalie.
Milosh? Yeah, he's too young. I don't think Nielsen will need to be protected either.
No, not looking like it. Soderberg. Wayne Rivers, Bob Murdoch, Bob Barry. Maybe we want to keep Palmquist around. He seems to be doing enough.
Yeah, probably him and Magnuson. And see if somebody can grab Plager and take him off our hands.
No, we can't protect Magnuson. Magnuson's going to be open.
Yeah.
So that's our list as it is.
Yep.
I mean, well, I guess we'll see if there's something interesting for us to grab, too.
Although we'll be drafting pretty late.
First pick is Al Carlander. Guy Trottier. Dave Dryden goes from Montreal to Philly.
And that's good news for his brother because he was keeping him off the Canadiens roster.
Rosary Paymont goes to St. Louis. Oh, there we go. We just lost Pekka Limu.
One of the guys we brought over to be company for Katola, and now we can protect Magnuson.
Which I did. George Gardner goes. Willie O'Ree goes to L.A.
Still hanging around.
Lou Nan goes to Montreal. Larry Horning goes to Boston. And we lost Barclay Plager, who goes to Chicago.
Okay, good. Solves that problem for us and
So I guess
clears out a little defensive depth and
okay. So
protect Katola.
yeah, I did, and it doesn't matter. It's our pick now. If we want anyone,
Let's see. Nick Beverly wouldn't be bad. It's extra defensive depth. You
yeah.
could just pick Stevenson to protect him. No, wait, we traded.
We traded away
They
Wayne
could-
Stevenson.
They could,
It seemed
yeah,
kind
they
of
could
mean to
take
bring him back. If I was gonna do that, I might as well take Joe Daly back.
I mean, if you were thinking of trading Maniago in the offseason, you could take DeJordy and be between him and Edwards, the backup next year. And a few other names in there: Beverly, Jim Lawrence.
Well,
Or that may wait. I think there's another Lawrence. That might be his brother.
seems to be a good person, decent stamina. He's not a workhouse, but won't tire out. Gets injured a bit more than you would like. I mean, that all depends if we move Cesar, though.
Yeah, yeah.
If we don't end up moving Cesar, then it's kind of a wasted point.
And you probably lose DeJordy on waivers in at the start of the season.
Yeah.
Maybe Beverly instead. So it is an upgrade over what we had.
I just want to check his scouting
About even
report.
with that Plager. He's just a lot younger than Plager.
Okay, I don't like that scouting report.
Yeah, prone to controversy. I'm bringing Noel Picard back.
I mean, we don't have to draft anyone, too. We can skip the pick. John Arbor.
Nah, coming off an injury too. He's oldish.
25.
No. Okay. Yeah, no,
He's
I was
old.
looking at the next line. I think there was somebody that was 31.
Yeah, so old. Let's just
I was looking at Bond's line, I think.
yeah, let's
Or Noah Matias.
just filter out and look at defense. See if there's anyone who really grabs attention. Mario.
You got his
23-year-old
Kent Douglas is pretty old.
Mike Pellick.
Yeah, played well for the Leafs in the 70s. That wouldn't be a bad pickup. I'd say, yeah, go with him.
Yeah. He's young. We might lose him on waivers, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. He play both sides.
Also had a really awesome mustache.
Bruce Campbell
He
goes
doesn't have it here.
with the last pick. All right. He wants 4. He cannot have 4. Now, just taking a quick pick. Look here. We have 1, 2, 3, couple fourths, a fifth, couple sixths. Okay, so we actually have our full complement of draft picks even.
Yep, and it's a very good draft coming up. You want to go to it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think it's time to keep going here. Especially since I talked about streaming 3 times today and I didn't get there. I feel a little bit bad about that.
Okay.
Although I might do it
This
again
is
Friday. Yeah.
This is the Dion LaFleur, Larry Robinson, Terry O'Reilly, Rick Martin, Craig Ramsey. Just
So if I put in
anybody in the
Cesar,
top half of the first round is pretty much a star.
okay, if I trade Cesar to Toronto, I get a second round pick. Detroit's also offering a second round pick. Think we could get Toronto's first round pick? We play that?
Could try it. You'd have to give them a little bit more than that.
Well, no, but if Toronto, just looking, is Toronto St. Louis need a goalie? Detroit needs a goalie. Chicago needs a goalie. Buffalo needs a goalie. Boston needs a goalie. Who is the worst team of those ones?
Buffalo.
But getting Buffalo's first round pick's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
St. Louis.
Because that's their.
Yeah, St. Louis might actually be okay, other than the fact they're in a division.
No, they're still in the top 5 for picks. And they're not going to be moving theirs.
All right, we'll try Toronto then. If we offer them Cesar. It says if we offer them just the one, they'll probably accept it.
Try it.
The Leafs already have 50 players under contract. All right. Anyone they're trying to get rid of? Cassian. Offer that trade. Okay, award ceremony. We're probably... Actually, we should get the Conn Smythe. Bobby Orr's the Hart. Conn Smythe goes to Dick Redmond. That's
there you go.
a little bit of a surprise, but hey.
Not really, 15 points, 17 playoff games. Pretty good for defensemen.
Wow, Serge Savard won the Norris.
Yeah. Well, that's because, Bobby Orr was injured for most of the year.
I know, I still wasn't expecting him to get that. And Vezina went to not
Joe
us.
Billing there in Toronto.
Which is who I said was going to get it. Development report, Kern's going up, Dick Redmond's going up, Serge Savard's going up. Gary Wood has a nice little big bump again. Kim Jones said, I pick the guys you think has the most trade value and try to put them together as a package for Robinson's rights after the draft. I don't like trading for guys' rights after the draft. All right. Monthly budget. Gonna pull team morale right down. Save some points there. Bill Quackenbush is going to get a vote. Who else do we want?
Jackson and maybe Cowley and Rayner. Jackson should have been long before this, but Conn Smythe didn't like him, so kept him out.
That'll do it. Toronto has accepted that deal. So I offered
so we got a first.
Cesar and a 4th round pick for some guy I don't care about, their 1st round pick and a 3rd round pick.
Yep.
And we're good with that?
Trading cup winning goalie, but sure.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry, Cesar. And we're going to buy out the rights to Dennis Cassian. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that. He probably just has a contract expiring. Oh, well.
With that much on it, would that look like a 2-year deal?
Was it? I didn't even look. Job security. Oh, we acquired a popular player, but we went down some because we lost Michel Rouleau and Cesar Maniago. Oh, GM media relationship harshly critical. What did you do?
Okay. It's a little surprising. California shouldn't be that.
right. So we have 2 first-round picks. Think there's any chance we could move up with 2 first-round picks?
It'll be hard in this draft.
I would imagine might as well wait till the draft to try and make a trade.
Yeah. And no expansion this year. That'll be happening next year with the Islanders and the Flames.
Of course. And the WHA coming in,
Yeah.
which is the bigger concern. Montreal has made a trade offer. Montreal has offered Mike Lampman for Bob Berry.
No.
No, that's, yeah. Pittsburgh is the worst team. Minnesota.
Pittsburgh gets either Lustre or Dion, whichever one they want. And then Stars will get second.
Yeah, no, I won't do that. Figured that'd be the case. Wonder if 3 picks would be enough. Okay, we got offered Bill Masterton for Kevin Morrison. But I think the answer to that is no. We're not going to trade for Bill Masterton. Kim is chill and says, I think I've made the mistake of leaving my draft picks and juniors during the WHA seasons.
Yeah, it's that first season too. You got to sign them as soon as you draft them, otherwise the WHA jumps on them right away.
Mike Baumgartner for Bob Berry, which also is still a reject. Kind of nice when we don't have any scouts to resign or any assistant coaches to resign. Look at that. Season score of 49.
Nice.
And up some negotiation skills. Gonna increase our goaltending coaching because we need that. Oh, and then here's all the stuff about the guys wanting to stay on June 30th. Why is it on June 30th? That's odd, isn't it?
No, that's when the contracts expire.
I thought it was usually in the middle of June when it happens.
No.
Whatever, I'm assuming all these guys are worth it keeping around, so. We will keep them around. And we move to the new season. Now, Jeff, we talk about this every time, but it's an important thing. It is going from June 30th to July 1st. What is happening on this day that it takes a little bit longer than most times?
That's just when most of what's changing from the previous season to the new one, which means contracts have to be checked and updated. Anybody who's got an expiring contract becomes a free agent, and creating new players, or in the case of historical, activating them out of the database. So just a bunch of housekeeping stuff that happens. It goes a lot faster in historical than it does in standard game, where there's a lot more to do.
Yes. Ownership goal failed. Is not pleased
the owner
that we have not fixed our roster weakness.
Oh, that's weird. I'll have to check the requirements on that, because we didn't have a roster. Well, check the standing screen and look at our mouse over. Does it say we've got a roster weakness?
Well, if I look just here, it says strengths are goaltending lefty, left wing, right wing. Weaknesses center.
Huh. Yeah, that didn't have failed. I'll check that.
All right. Sawchuk has retired. Pittsburgh fired their coach at the end of the year. LA fired their GM. Palmquist dropped. That hurts. Henri Richard retired. Earl Ingerfeld, Tim Horton retired. Pat Hannigan, Charlie Burns retired.
And Shawchuck gets his number retired by the Wings. And lives to see it, more importantly.
Yeah, okay. Our ticket prices, even though we raised them, didn't go or back down to $4. We're gonna raise them up by 3. We're gonna have normal maintenance. Our owner isn't taking any of our money, which is nice. Still gonna raise our development.
We don't really have a lot of money to take.
Such as it is. That's why we're raising ticket prices. And, all right, we're going to put morale back down. No, I won't put it at, I'll just put it at 0. All right. Anyone interesting on free agency? Not really. Check again after the draft. Dun, dun, dun. Couple of trade offers. J.C. Tremblay and Ray Cullen are on the move to Chicago for Don Marcotte. Rights to Danny Schuck. Detroit offers us Bob McEnley for Kevin Morrison. No. And Pittsburgh offers us Guy Smith for Bob Berry, which also is a resounding no.
Guy Smith sounds like a fake name.
Yep. And we are at the amateur draft. Montreal has... Oh, look at this. Toronto's already looking at moving Cesar Maniago. Is he that unhappy being there?
And a few draft day trades.
Ron Plum for Bob Berry. Well, at least that's a slightly better offer.
But not good enough.
Missed, yeah. I was going to say, WHA guy.
Yeah. Whalers.
So we're currently picking 11th and 13th. Pittsburgh's number 1. Philly needs forwards. Montreal dissolves a bunch of contracts. I don't think we have anyone that angry at us. Which also reminds me I need to call up a goalie anyways. So Gary Edwards, get up to the NHL right now. Do we want to try and trade up? Or see how the draft goes?
If you're trading up, you want to get into at least the top
5,
7 or 8.
No, I lost the spot where it was showing the... Where is the draft order? Oh, there it is.
Right above the ones highlighted.
Yeah, I know, I'm just going. Buffalo's number 5, Montreal's number 6.
Try Montreal or St. Louis.
I think we can get Buffalo.
Probably not.
Oh, let's offer them a first. For Toronto's first. And Toronto's third. They will actually do it for a first, third, and fifth.
Okay.
Okay, so we jump into the top 5 now.
Yep. So, and then I'd go with that.
You don't think we can go any higher?
No, I wouldn't try.
Oh, you just don't want me to jump past Vancouver. I see. I see how this is. What if I just try to get ahead of Vancouver? Vancouver, I want your number 1 pick. And I'm going to give you Buffalo's pick. Oh, come on. Offered you 4 picks. All right. And an 8th round
Garbage
pick.
fix, so.
Oh, they'll do it. 6. So first round pick. First pick 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay, what if I take away Buffalo's first rounder? And I slip in.
That's the
What?
It's the main point of the why they're willing to make the deal.
No, they're willing. We're willing to do it for our pick. Yes, absolutely. We are Sam Pollocking this draft. So we are now at picks 4 and 5. Could we get even higher? Tempting, tempting, tempting. Actually, I think there's enough good guys here. We can probably be okay. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're sad about this now, or what?
No, I think we can go with this.
All right. First pick is Marcel Dion goes first. Ooh. He goes to Pittsburgh. Should we try and trade up for Guy Lafleur? Okay, I got to know what the cost is. Minnesota. What does Minnesota need? They need a little bit of everything. Minnesota, we want your first pick. We're willing to give you Buffalo's pick. Two 7th rounders and a 5th rounder next year. No, they won't do it that cheaply. Who would be a player we're willing to give up? Who are you talking about? No, they won't do it. I don't blame them. Okay, let's just leave it and just go to the draft. All right, next pick is, of course, Guy Lafleur goes to Minnesota, which, ironically, Minnesota was his last team. Kind of.
Well, didn't actually play for them, but yeah.
Craig Ramsey goes 3rd, which means we can take Larry Robinson as the 4th pick.
Yep, I think we do that.
I mean...
Yeah, I think we're taking Robinson here.
Yeah. Unless we take Anders Hedberg.
No.
Oh, Larry Robinson. Oh, look, we still have another pick. So are we bringing in Bar Salming? And just really re-solidifying our defense?
Or are you bringing Hedberg to play with Nielsen?
It's really tempting, Jeff.
Go ahead.
Well, Salming would be good, too. But okay, let me just think about this for a minute. Our current D partners are, well, we have Van Nate, Redmond, Savard, Murdoch, Soderberg, Kearns. Now we have the guy who we just drafted, whose name is suddenly escaping my brain, coming in. That means
Robinson.
Roberts. Yeah. So
Yeah,
who?
no, we got too many defensemen now. I don't
Yeah,
think you can
I
fit
think.
Salmi.
I mean, it would be a good pick. But Hedberg's right there. Hedberg and Nielsen will go off. Plus, we were struggling scoring too at times.
We were the tied for first in the league.
Well, I know, but we also still had, when we got hurt there, we had guys coming up or not. I mean, we could trade a defenseman too. I don't know. I'm really struggling with this, Jeff. The anti-Leaf bias is really coming in. Kim is chilling and just goes, Terry O'Reilly, Terry O'Reilly, Terry O'Reilly. Oh, man. Uh, okay, Hedberg it is. Rick Martin surprisingly goes 6th. Steve Vickers goes 7th. Mike Antonovich goes 8th.
Oh, bad pick over Salmi.
Should we be trading back into the first round? Okay. Salmon goes 9th to Boston. Damn it. Should have traded him. Rick Kehoe goes to Chicago. Jocelyn Gearmont goes to Vancouver. Bill Heights goes to Detroit. Terry O'Reilly goes 13th to Buffalo. That's a good pick for Buffalo. John Garrett, everyone's favorite CBC commentator, right? Goes to the Rangers. If Chris Lau goes to Pittsburgh. Rich LeDuc goes to Minnesota. Gene Carr goes to Philly. Tom Williams goes to Vancouver. Gavin Kirk goes to Buffalo. Richard Lemieux goes to Montreal. Pierre Plante goes to St. Louis. Dave Hines goes to LA. Mark Heslop goes to the Kings. Peter Sullivan goes to Chicago. I mean, do we make an all Swedish line now?
You got another Jet there. Take him. Willie Lindstrom.
You're making me seem like I'm a bad guy that I'm doing this on purpose. I was really tempted to trade back into the first. He's only 1 star right now.
He's a couple of seasons away, but eventually.
Well, we have 1 year before we have to sign him. Okay. Okay, Willie Lindstrom it is. Come to California. Joe Norris goes next. Chuck Arneson.
I think you've got a big gap in picks here, don't you?
Heartland. No, we got a 3rd rounder and a 4th rounder. Murray Wilson, Jerry Butler, Kurt Ridley, Dave Henskoy, Larry Giroux, Bob Lalonde, Henri Boucha, Earl Anderson, Kent Eric Anderson goes to Detroit, and now it's our pick again. Oh, Bernie
Uh,
Wolf is there. We do need another
yeah,
goaltender.
Capitals goalie for I think around 76 or 77.
Was he not
Wasn't
the
there for long.
Was he the goalie who they like signed for that weird expansion draft loophole? Was that Bernie Wolf?
Oh, not sure what you're referring to.
Well, there was a weird cap thing they did in like the '90s where they signed a goalie who was like 56 to meet the requirements for.
I don't remember that.
Google it really quick. Be like weird cap or old caps. I feel like that might be Bernie Wolf. I think that's a good pick for us. Adding another goaltender. Thoughts? Yes.
Oh yeah, no, it was 92. They tried to sign him when he was only 40,
Oh, sorry.
and they were going to expose him in the draft, but the league didn't allow it.
But it was Bernie Wolf, right?
Yeah, it was Bernie
Okay.
Wolf.
Yeah. Okay. What a random fact that is stuck in my brain. All right, we just signed or drafted him. Bill Butters. Oh, what a great name. Bill Butters. Ron Jones, Larry Wright, Al Simmons, the musician. Vic Fensky, Dan Spring. Okay, it's our pick again here. Top guy left is Dale Lewis that we see. Scout suggestions say Rick Brang Brag Bragnell Bragnell.
Ragnalo, another capital.
Okay. Safe
And Lawrence
suggestions.
Stamler, Leafs and the Kings. There's Dan LeBret and another Jet.
Uh, risky suggestion is Bragnello. LeBratton is still down there.
Yeah,
Right.
LeBretton's probably the best player on the list.
So we're having just a full Swedish invasion, is what you're telling me.
Or full Jet invasion, one of the two.
I don't like this, so teams should be aware that LeBratton is a little prone to controversy. What do you think?
Nah, I'd go with him still.
All right. Now we have a big jump, so I'm just going to hit it and let it go, and we come back to Norm Cornier is the top guy left that we see. We don't have him scouted very well. WHA guy, played a little bit in the AHL. Risky suggestions are still him. Safe suggestions is Peter Zinni. Or a Finnish guy, Seppo Sumerani.
I'd probably go with Cornway.
All right. He's risky. You never know. Maybe we get a little bit more than we expect. And... oh, no, we still have one more pick left. Okay. Oh, 2 picks left, maybe? Risky suggestion is Rejo Lepinen. Finnish. Or let's look at some interesting people. 5'5" goaltender, Andy Jorns.
I don't think so.
No, we don't want a 5'5" goaltender. Oh, that's a good German name. Klaus Ubhaber. Defenseman.
Sean Shanahan was actually a fairly high pick, I think, for the Canadians this year.
All right,
Didn't
we'll
work
take
out,
him then.
but might be worth it.
Okay, picked. And all right, that was it. That was our last pick. So, draft review says we actually had a great draft. Of course we did. Took Larry Robinson, Anders Hedberg, Willie Lindstrom, Bernie Wolf. Bruins took Salming and then had a bad draft. Ooh, Earl Anderson, Bob
Yeah, nothing really after him.
McManama. Ooh, yeah, okay, that drops off pretty quick.
But the Kings had the real disaster. Went with Mike Antonovich over Salming.
The Red Wings is not really that great either.
Yeah, I get Bill Haidt, good defensive defenseman, and there's a couple of guys in there who played. Dubé, Palafi in the WHA. Kent Eric Anderson wasn't too bad. Joe Norris had a bunch of points in the WHA too.
All right. Should we sign Wolf to a contract right away?
Might as well. Because you traded Maniago.
Yeah. And then everyone else I don't think's really that big. We can let them develop for a year before we sign them. Actually,
Maybe Shanahan. Or maybe Cornway. Might as well sign Cornway.
I was wondering if we should sign, actually,
Shanahan's in college, so he can go for another year.
sign Dan LeBratton as well.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Shanahan, you want me to sign or not?
Yeah, why not?
All right, so that should put us around 40 contracts, so we should be fine. And with that, I think it's probably a pretty good time to call it. We've been streaming for over an hour and a half, almost an hour, 40 minutes. So I've been on the air.
Did pretty good out of it.
Yeah, I think so.
Got a cup out of it.
Got a cup. Keep adding more Swedes. So yeah, I'm not giving Sean Shanahan number 9. All right. With that, then, thank you very much for tuning into the Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Franchise Hockey Manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. I said the wrong time, didn't I? I fell back into the old habits. We typically stream at 11 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Franchise Hockey Manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. All our streams are archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP Developments as well. We stream archives going live typically Saturdays at about 1 p.m. Eastern on our YouTube channel, although it'll vary as we have several streams this week to do. You can also reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Franchise Hockey Manager. You can find us on Bluesky. We are Franchise Hockey. You can find us on Instagram, Threads, Twitter, and just about anywhere else you want to catch us as well. You can come on down to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, which will be in your 2 official forums. We can come talk about Franchise Hockey Manager, Out of Puck Baseball, Perfect Team Go, or anything else you wish to discuss. Jeff, Happy New Year. Thanks for streaming again. The game's been on sale now for 2 weeks. It's going to be off sale. If you're watching this late, you missed it. It was on sale for 33% off. So I really hope you didn't miss it, because, again, it's been on sale for 2 weeks. But regardless, Jeff, did I miss anything else?
No, I think we covered pretty much everything, and I guess we'll be back to our normal time next week. I'll be streaming that and continuing this game.
Tell you again, that Chicago game started soon.
Yep, I think we might as well run out this California game, because we'll be headed into the Cleveland years fairly soon.
Just can't leave it alone, huh? Okay, all right. Just trying to put it off. Okay, I see. I got 10 on sale. Well, Biff Gamble's good time to upgrade. Nothing wrong with it. All right, with that, thank you very much, and we will see you all again next week. Bye, everyone. Actually, or maybe even on Friday this week. Ooh, better watch out. All right.